Prepare yourself to be blown away. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back. We are continuing our discussion on the Tagalog enclitic particles that are monosyllabic and duosyllabic words that grammatically connect two words that convey different nuances and meanings. Remember, they are hard to translate to English and we can only approximate what they mean. They depend largely on context, they add flavor and texture to a phrase or a sentence, and sometimes changing your speaking tone can alter the meaning of a phrase. In the last two videos, I have introduced you to the enclitic particle nga, which generally is used to provide emphasis. It can mean indeed, really, surely, sure enough, truly, and in fact. You may check out the previous videos to get you a full context which will help you in making this current video make sense to you. The link is in the description box down below. So far in this chapter on enclitic particles, we have learned of the particles na, pa, ba, lang, naman, kaya, and pala. In this video, we will explore how the particle nga can be combined with those particles and discover what new meanings they create. This will be a long topic, so that's why I'm dividing this topic into 5 videos. Yes, 5, so that you won't get overwhelmed. My intentions are to cover as much as I can that will give you a flavor of how the combinations can enrich your learning of Tagalog. So, let's get started. Simulan na natin. Let's review how the particle nga is used as an emphatic marker. Ako nga, I indeed. Ikaw nga, you indeed. Si Peter nga, Peter indeed. Ang guro nga, the teacher indeed. We have learned of this in the last 2 videos. Now, let's take this forward and combine nga with the particles we have learned so far. Let's start with the combination of na and nga. Here goes. Ako na. It's my turn. I'll do it. Ako na nga. It is I indeed. Adding the particle na with nga provides more emphasis directed towards the subject. In this case, ako or I. Now, using the same phrase, I will change my tone. Ako na nga. I'll do it because no one can and to just get it over with. The context here is that the subject, ako, I, have decided to do the task since no one can or is willing or is available, and that the subject just want to get things over with. Now, let's try some more using the same pattern and tones. Ikaw na. It's your turn. Ikaw na nga. It is you indeed. Ikaw na nga. You do it because no one can and just to get it over with. Si Peter na. It's Peter's turn. Si Peter na nga. It is Peter indeed. Si Peter na nga. Let Peter do it because no one can and just to get it over with. Ang guro na. It is the teacher's turn. Ang guro na nga. It is the teacher indeed. Ang guro na nga. Let the teacher do it because no one can and just to get it over with. Ayos ba? Now, let's take a look at combining the particle pa and nga. Ako pa. There's still me. Ako pa nga. It is still I indeed. The combination of pa and nga conveys some impatience or irritation on the part of the speaker in making a point. Let's try some more. Ikaw pa. There's still you. Ikaw pa nga. There is still you indeed. Si Peter pa. There's still Peter. Si Peter pa nga. There is still Peter indeed. Ang guro pa. There's still the teacher. Ang guro pa nga. There's still the teacher indeed. By adding nga, you are emphasizing a point that, hey, there's still more. Cool? Now, let's combine nga with ba. You will remember that ba functions like a question marker. It makes a question more emphatic. Let's try. Ako nga. It is indeed I. Ako nga ba? Is it indeed I? Or maybe I should flip the sequence so you'd appreciate the nuance better. Ako nga ba? Is it indeed I? Ako nga. It is indeed I. Ikaw nga ba? Is it indeed you? Ikaw nga. It is indeed you. Si Peter nga ba? Is it indeed Peter? Si Peter nga. It is indeed Peter. Ang guro nga ba? It is indeed the teacher. Ang guro nga. It is indeed the teacher. Ayos ba? Before we continue, please make sure that you are subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'd be updated of new videos. Alright? Moving on to the combination of lang and nga. Let's take a look. Ako lang. It's only me. It's just me. Ako lang nga. It is only I indeed. Pretty straightforward, no? This one doesn't require a lot of explanation. But you can still sense the emphatic nature of the particle nga. Let's have some more. Ikaw lang. It's only you. Ikaw lang nga. It's only you indeed. Si Peter lang. It's only Peter. Si Peter lang nga. It's only Peter indeed. Ang guro lang. It's only the teacher. Ang guro lang nga. It's only the teacher indeed. Who? This time, let's have a look at the combination of naman and nga. Ako naman. It's my turn. I've waited long enough. Ako naman nga. Why don't I take this turn? I've waited long enough. The suggestive nature of the particle naman is strengthened by the emphatic nature of the particle nga. Here's some more. Ikaw naman. It's your turn. You waited long enough. Ikaw naman nga. Why don't you take your turn? You waited long enough. Si Peter naman. It's Peter's turn. He has waited long enough. Si Peter naman nga. Why don't Peter take his turn? He's waited long enough. Ang guro naman. It's the teacher's turn. He or she has waited long enough. Ang guro naman nga. Let the teacher take his or her turn. He or she has waited long enough. Ayos ba? Next up, we will combine nga with the particle kaya. Listen carefully. Ako kaya? Do you suppose it's me? Ako kaya? It is me if you remember. Ako nga kaya? Do you suppose it's indeed me? Ako nga kaya? It is indeed I, if you remember. Did you catch the nuance? Let's try some more. Ikaw kaya? Do you suppose it's you? Ikaw kaya? It is you if you remember. Ikaw nga kaya? Do you suppose it's indeed you? Ikaw nga kaya? It is indeed you if you remember. Si Peter kaya? Do you suppose it's Peter? Si Peter kaya? It is Peter if you remember. Si Peter nga kaya? Do you suppose it's indeed Peter? Si Peter nga kaya? It is indeed Peter if you remember. Ang guro kaya? Do you suppose it's the teacher? Ang guro kaya? It is the teacher if you remember. Ang guro nga kaya? Do you suppose it's indeed the teacher? Ang guro nga kaya? It is indeed the teacher if you remember. Ayos. Now, let's combine the particle nga with the particle pala. Listen to this. It's pretty straightforward. Ako pala. It is I. I just realized. Ako nga pala. It is indeed I just realized. Ikaw pala. It is you. I just realized. Ikaw nga pala. It is indeed you. I just realized. Si Peter pala. It is Peter. I just realized. Si Peter nga pala. It is indeed Peter. I just realized. Ang guro pala. It is the teacher. I just realized. Ang guro nga pala. It is indeed the teacher. I just realized. Ayos ba? Are you getting it? I hope so. Let's try these combinations one more time, but this time with time expressions. You will realize the same essence of the combination in the previous examples. Let's have a listen. Ngayon na nga. It is indeed today. It is indeed now and not any other time. Mamaya na nga. It is indeed later and not any other time. Mamayang gabi na nga. It is indeed later tonight and not any other time. Bukas na nga. It is indeed tomorrow and not any other time. Now, let's change the speaking tone. Ngayon na nga. All right, let it be now. Let it be today. Mamaya na nga. All right, let it be later. Mamayang gabi na nga. All right, let it be tonight. Bukas na nga. All right, let it be tomorrow. Got it? Moving on with the rest of the combinations. Ngayon pa nga. It's just today or now that something is about to happen. Mamaya pa nga. It's just later that something is about to happen. Mamayang gabi pa nga. It's just tonight that something is about to happen. Bukas pa nga. It's just tomorrow that something is about to happen. Ngayon nga ba? Is it indeed today? Mamaya nga ba? Is it indeed later? Mamayang gabi nga ba? Is it indeed later tonight? Bukas nga ba? Is it indeed tomorrow? Ngayon lang nga. It's just for today. Mamaya lang nga. It's just for later. Mamayang gabi lang nga. It's just for tonight. Bukas lang nga. It's just for tomorrow. Ngayon naman nga. Why don't something take place today? Mamaya naman nga. Why don't something take place later? Mamayang gabi naman nga. Why don't something take place tonight? Bukas naman nga. Why don't something take place tomorrow? If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit the like button because that will help this channel a lot. Alright? Now, let's continue. Ngayon nga kaya? Do you suppose it's today or now? Ngayon nga kaya? It is indeed today. You may not have known about that. Mamaya nga kaya? Do you suppose it's later? Mamaya nga kaya? It is indeed later. You may not have known about that. Mamayang gabi nga kaya? Do you suppose it's tonight? Mamayang gabi nga kaya? It is indeed tonight. You may not have known about that. Bukas nga kaya? Do you suppose it's tomorrow? Bukas nga kaya? It is indeed tomorrow. You may have not known about that. Hoy! May magandang balita ako. Hey, I have great news. This channel is now monetized. That means that this channel is now earning revenue. And you can help in two ways. First, please don't skip the ads because they do help immensely. Second, you can give this channel a tip by clicking on this icon which you will find in the screen down below. But only if you feel like doing so. No pressure. Now, back to our lesson. Ngayon nga pala. It is indeed today, apparently. Mamaya nga pala. It is indeed later, apparently. Mamayang gabi nga pala. It is indeed tonight, apparently. Bukas nga pala. It is indeed tomorrow, apparently. That's about it for now. I hope you were able to appreciate how the mixing of the particles create new context into a phrase. In the next video, I will be focusing on using the combination of particles in complete sentences so you'd be able to appreciate their uses. I will see you then. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.